The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We are here for Game 3 of the conference finals, and the excitement is all around us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille is here, and
I'm bouncing.
You are bouncing. Kenny is bouncing. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And this team already in a two-game.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Golden State Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. You look at Houston. They need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Durant and Green are the forwards. Thompson is out there with the Wizards, and it's Cousins in at the center position. Capella with the bucket.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Here's the Wizard. He trains the quick shot.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. From past the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball outside. And that one goes long. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Harden against Thompson. Out to Anthony. Takes the three. Here's Capella. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Capella's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Here's the Wizard, defended by Paul. The pass to Green. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Paul. There's the three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Now here's Anthony. To the right side. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Anthony. 6 points for Chris Paul.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Harden kicks to Anthony. Thompson against Harden. No good with the layup. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. Here's the Wizard. Off target with his 3.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Golden State. The Wizard passes to Thompson. Here's the Wizard, defended by Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from the Wizard. Rockets leading by 5. Durant with the steal. Here's the Wizard. Good on the triple. The Wizards got 14 points.
You just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
Here's Harden. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Cousins. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. There's the triple. No good from the Wizard. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Shot from the wing. Harden, no good. Harden's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Thompson passes to the Wizard. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. A shot by Harden, wide open. The Rockets with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The Wizard passes to Green. The 3. No good from the Wizard.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Anthony against Durant. Here's Paul. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Marquise Chris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Ennis, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Gerald Green in for James Harden. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Paul can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. Here's the Wizard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. The Wizards got 19 points. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Paul finds Green. Trains it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the Wizard. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
The Warriors shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Houston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Paul kicks to Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
From outside the arc, another triple from the Wizard. 28 points for him.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Rockets trail by 5. Paul outside. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Oh, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter. It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
With 1 on the clock. Yes, that goes in. Paul's got 10.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
And we'll be right back after this. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals.
The steals thing is just...
You hear about the importance of watching. There's been a whole new 5 on the floor. The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. One shot. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Wizard out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Cousins in at center. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. Just an incredible number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Harden dishes to Paul. Kicks it to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Harden. Buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon. And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw drops for Paul.
At this point in his career, Chris Paul is all about trying to get that elusive championship. Will play whatever role it takes to get that mission done.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Harden with it, picked up by Thompson. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Launches it, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the Wizard.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Knocked away. Paul looking over the floor. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Wizard. Warriors leading by 3. From deep 3-point range. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Thompson against Harden. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Thompson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, the edge to Cousins rebounding, you're okay with it if it shows up in the way he goes about his business on the glass.
The 3 from Harden. Cousins pulls it in.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Anthony kicks to Paul. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the Wizard, defended by Paul. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Rockets trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at the Wizard, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. And of course, Clint Capella.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Here's the Wizard, defended by Paul. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. 39 points for the Wizard.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And the dunk by Capella.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green passes to the Wizard. Shoots the three. Another three for Golden State.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Yeah, proving that this moment for him is really not that big a deal, something we already know. Expect them to lean on him heavily down the stretch.
Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Melo and Tucker are the forwards. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Harden with it, picked up by Thompson. Anthony kicks to Harden. Houston needs to get a shot off. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 10 points.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Gotta try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Warriors leading by 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's the Wizard. Drills it from outside. The Wizards got 45 points.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
And here's Harden for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it. Beginning this half, 1 of 5.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to the Wizard. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Wizards got 6 here in this quarter.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Here's Harden. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our games.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making some changes. Ennis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for Anthony. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Harden against Thompson. From 12 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 12 points for James Harden. Warriors leading by 17. It's Durant on the wing. Thompson outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. He kicks to Ennis. Back to Harden. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's the Wizard. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Harden outside. And Thompson sends it back.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Thompson against Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Capella.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Moore subbed in for James Harden. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. Paul, and he lays it straight in. Paul's got 16 points.
Always been so tough is Paul. These types of finishes are definitely not easy.
Here's the Wizard. Buries it from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Paul. He's got 16. Moore in the corner, takes the three, hits the three-point bomb. Moore's got his second basket of the game.
Moore is a quality three-point shooter, so you got to D him up, especially when he's behind the arc.
But they recover it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got the Wizard, Looney out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Warriors leading by 20. Here's the Wizard. And a miss there on the triple. Paul against Curry. Paul outside. Shoots over Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green the pass to the Wizard. Launches a three. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Anthony left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
And he sinks the second. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter, and it's Paul missing. Warriors leading by 23. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Harden finds Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The three-pointer is right on target.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Ennis comes in for Anthony. And it's Frank Jackson in for Paul. Golden State also making some changes. McKinney's checked in, and it's Livingston in for Curry. McKinney passes to the Wizard. The tray, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Jackson kicks to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 18 points for James Harden. Here's the Wizard. Green, the pass to McKinney. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Jackson. Here's the Wizard. Offline with his 3. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Ennis kicks to Jackson. The pass to Chi. 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's the Wizard. Capella covering. Over in the corner, Green. To the wing on the left. Passes to Livingston. Here's the Wizard. Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Jackson finds Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The shot's good from the Wizard.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harden kicks to Ennis. Pass to Chi. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from the Wizard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Chi. Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. It's blocked. Here's Jackson. Great D that time from the Wizard.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
And the 3 off target. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Harden. Jackson looking around. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Jackson. Here's McKinney. Hits it from three-point range.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Jones is checked in. Here's the Wizard. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Chi. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Here's the Wizard. And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Jackson. Floats one, and it's good on the way in.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Here's the Wizard, guarded by Jackson. Here's the Wizard, connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Jackson with it, now defended by the Wizard. Ennis, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Good, that's another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's the Wizard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Houston. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Chi. He doesn't get the second one. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Well, Eric Gordon is always a threat as a two-guard to score. However, the defense gets a little too physical with him there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this big...
Big win, fellas. Man, I was on fire. Keep it up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Jones. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And after losing the first 3 games of the series,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Sort these bias. Let's sweep them in a dustpan of dirt. Oh, kids.
The Western Conference.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at Houston. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game. Then take it from there.
What? Yes. I don't know.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Wizard out there with Steph Curry. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. Ed, what do you have to say?
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, here's Harden. It's deflected. They recover it. A nice shot by Tucker. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The Wizard off target from outside. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Harden. Here's the Wizard. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside, Paul with the bucket. Paul's got his first points of the game.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
The Wizard, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 9 points for the Wizard.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harden right side, and the jam by Harden.
And you gotta love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Harden's shot is off.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball against Curry. Ball kicks to Anthony. Pass to Capella. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 6 points.
Back at you. Yeah, that's payback for the 3 on the other end.
Well, I just like the shot selection in that instance. He wanted to get him back, and he did just that with the 3.
No good from the Wizard. Rockets trail by 5. Releases from 15. Another miss by Harden.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Here's the Wizard, guarded by Harden. Here's the Wizard. It's good from long range. 18 points for him.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from the Wizard. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Anthony can't hit. Warriors leading by 9. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. There's Green with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the third spot, Clint Capella. And, of course, the Wizard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Look, Greg, they simply didn't bring it. And that's one of those losses that you just have to throw away and forget about.
And there it is for them.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Curry against Paul. Harden outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 9.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon.
No good from the Wizard. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 11. It's tipped. Here's the Wizard. 21 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tucker. From downtown. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Durant. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Chris comes in for P.J. Tucker. James Ennis, he'll check in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Green in for James Harden. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Cook subbed in for Curry.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Rockets trail by 16. Paul outside. He kicks to Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, Anything you can do, I can do better.
To the left side wing. Nene finds Paul. Down low, Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's the Wizard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Green with the ball. He has 5. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Paul kicks to Green. From deep. That doesn't go either for Green. Warriors leading by 17. And again, the triple from the Wizard. The Wizards got 36.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
You know, I'm surprised the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. You know, that's their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Ennis. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Again, the miss by Green.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Nene left side. Over Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
A terrific ball fake there. Nene showing his veteran know-how.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Jones checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Iguodala in for Quinn Cook. And he's good on the 3-ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Moore penetrating. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Out to Chris. And the wide open shot from Green. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
They've got Ejuan Moore. Marquise Chris is out there with Ennis. Then there's Nene, and it's Green in at the guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Rockets had a huge night. just a staggering number of points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Ennis with the ball. Working on your Rebco. Ennis, good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's the Wizard. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Moore right side. Not going to go that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the Wizard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. The Wizards got 56 points in the game.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Tipped away. Here's the Wizard. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ennis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at the Wizard, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Ennis for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Marquise Chris. And it's James Harden in for Gerald Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Thompson. No good from the Wizard.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harden inside the three-point line. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Harden's got 11.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Moore outside. Kicks to Capella. Harden outside. And another 3 for Houston.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's the Wizard. And got it. Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Harden dishes to Moore. Back to Harden. The pass to Moore. Harden against Curry. Lob pass to Capella.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. No good from the Wizard. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Moore outside. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Ennis. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Capella, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Anthony's checked in for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's the Wizard. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now Moore. Harden outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Harden the pass to Moore. It's stolen by Green. Here's the Wizard. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Curry against Harden. To the paint. Here's Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
No good from the Wizard. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harden against Curry. 14 feet away, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Harden. 16 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. He misses the free throw. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizards.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Steph Curry's out there with the Wizard, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
Paul looking around, and the dunk by Capella.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. The Rockets shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Anthony. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
The shot's good from the Wizard.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. On the wing, Harden. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot over Durant. The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
That one finds the mark, on target from the Wizard.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Paul kicks to Anthony. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anthony's got his third basket of the night.
Well, this is why Carmelo can be so scary when he's coming off the pick and roll. Just so many ways he can hurt you.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's nice technique on the glass. You know, you leverage your position and your size to pull that in.
From outside the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Curry against Paul. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's the Wizard. Here's Durant. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Durant's got 8 points.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Ball against Curry. Here's Tucker. The Rockets with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Curry against Paul. Passes it to Harden. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. No good from the Wizard. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Capella.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Ball against Curry. From 12 feet out. That one a little long. The Warriors shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Curry against Paul. And it's off the back rim, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more.
And another one falls.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all time in single game playoff scoring. Pass to Harden. He kicks to Capella. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Green. Tucker can't get it to go. Tucker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Green passes to the Wizard. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And for Houston, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets have had an off night from the strike tonight. Houston with a big group substitution here.
2 shots. Substitution.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
What's extraordinary to me is Shaun Livingston nearly didn't have an NBA career because of that horrific injury. But how about the ability to overcome that and be a key part of a team? Truly extraordinary.
The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Gerald Green out there with Nene, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. No good from the Wizard. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Paul. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense getting a little lazy there. You can't give him those shots. He'll make you pay every time.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And that one falls for Jones. So for the Rockets, Chris comes in for Nene. And it's James Ennison for James Harden.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
There's the 3. No good from the Wizard. And for the Rockets, they're shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Paul kicks to Green. Back to Paul. Wing shot on the way. Warriors with the rebound. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Iguodala finds Livingston.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the Wizard, defended by Paul. Beyond the arc. No good from the Wizard. Rocket shooting at a decent 44% clip here. The baseline J. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Paul, right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's
connects again from distance.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 10 points in the quarter. The Warriors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working it. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And it's blocked. Here's the Wizard. Good, another from 3.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Chris can't hit, and it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Good, another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Wizard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Western Conference crowd is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask for in a game with everything on the line.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any...
competition, 2K. Are you serious? That's the competition?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
No,
Two
serious,
teams,
okay.
only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game 1 of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, a tooth and nail series for them in the conference finals. It all came down to a deciding Game 7. We can only hope these NBA finals can...
Sweeping them too, boy. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the game than with pictures of your favorite mascot, the Warriors mascot and Warriors girls.
Gift packages are available for the NBA fans that you know. Purchase multiple game packages and receive up to a 25% discount on the game package. See the box office for more details.
So...
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Detroit Pistons clinched the conference championship that climaxed in a Game 7 showdown. But now they need 4 more wins to reach their ultimate goal. It all starts right here, right now, against the Golden State Warriors. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Golden State Warriors. Taking a look at Golden State, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And it does not get any bigger than this. The NBA Finals, the world's attention fixed on this court tonight, but surrounded by the embrace of their home crowd. They'll look to start this series with a win.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from the Wizard. Here's Drummond. Here's Griffin. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
An underrated aspect of Griffin's game, his tremendous instincts on the glass.
Here's the Wizard. Another 3 for Golden State. And for all you video game fans out there, news coming out that AI will be the cover athlete on NBA 2K20. You know, Greg, the kids tell me that this is a big deal.
Look, I play a lot of 2K. What a ride it's been.
He's very consistent now from the mid-range. Blake able to keep the defense honest.
Here's the Wizard. And another 3 for Golden State.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Drummond throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Here's the Wizard. Another 3 for Golden State.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Now here's Johnson. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Cousins.
He is so reliable. DeMarcus making a play and making it look easy.
Pushing their lead to double digits. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Draymond Green. Drummond up top. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Green.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
You guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Here's Drummond after the made shot from the Wizard. And Griffin slams it in.
Good eyes by Drummond. He's working on this. Spots the open man, delivers the dime.
Here's the Wizard. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about game 1 and what it would mean for them to win it on the road. He told me we're up against the best our conference has to offer. It would be a huge victory for us. But more important than that, they'd realize that we're going to fight them every step of the way in this series. Well, looks like this is going to be a tough one, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And stolen by Cousins. And here's the fast break. Durant finds Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And right there is why Thompson is one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. Amazing strength by him to muscle those shots up while getting hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Warriors leading by 13. Here's the Wizard. The three-pointer off the mark. Bullock kicks to Griffin. Passes it to Jackson. Another shot. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the Wizard. Bangs home the trifecta. The Wizards got 23.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
There's Jackson with the three. Again, the miss by Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's the Wizard. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
When you think of low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well, drawing fouls.
Pistons have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Jackson. Warriors leading by 12. Here's the Wizard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 26 points for him.
And really that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot. Opens up the drive for later on.
Now here is Smith. Cousins pulls it in. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pistons trail by 18. Smith the pass to Drummond.
Taking what the defense offers up. Smith with good vision there. Finds the open man.
Here's the Wizard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Left side, Griffin. Smith. Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jacks up a three. That one doesn't go. And the Pistons now going the other way. Griffin kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by Cousins. And they're on the break. And he gets it to go. No problem on the three from the Wizard. The Wizards got 35 in the game. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Drummond finds Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On the wing, Johnson. The pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Drummond. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizards.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Thompson. Lewis checked in for the Pistons. Bertans comes in for Stanley Johnson. Now here is Smith. Drummond with it. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Shoots the 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Bullock. Over in the corner, Bertans. Smith on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Cousins, and it's Drummond missing. Here's the Wizard. He has 38 in the game. Looney, and he dunks it down.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drummond trying to get himself free, and the 3 ball is good. Bullock's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 fakes, how about all 5 from long range?
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the Wizard. Another 3 for Golden State.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
The Pistons shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Smith, the pass to Drummond. From the baseline. It's rebounded by the Wizard.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Connects from 3-point range. The Wizards got 47 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
To the left wing. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Drummond. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's the Wizard. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here's Bullock. He's got 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Smith, the pass to Bullock. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what happened. Will certainly have Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what
gives us a different dynamic that we can count on.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph and the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Udoh. Griffin comes in for John Lure. Johnson, he's checked in for Bertans. And it's Jackson in for Ish Smith. That's good from Blake Griffin.
You know, thinking back, Chauncey Billups once said Griffin might be too nice of a guy, yet he's a league leader in technicals almost every season.
On the floor for Detroit, Bullock and Johnson are out on the wings. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And Drummond kicks to Griffin. Passes it to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Here's the Wizard. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Rockets had a huge night. Just an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons to the paint. Here's Drummond. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Drummond's got 12.
He's learning how to score in more ways. Andre now able to sustain offense rather than being so sporadic.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Griffin. Drummond passes to Bullock. Jackson from long range. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night. I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this league.
Griffin. Back to Jackson. Outside Griffin. Over Green. Drummond finds Jackson. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 5.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Here's the Wizard. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jackson passes to Johnson. Drummond working against Cousins. And Drummond kicks to Griffin. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the pass to the Wizard. From the high post. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Durant.
Jackson passes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Durant. And they're pushing it up. The shot's good from the Wizard.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Jackson dishes to Johnson. Griffin, no one around him. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 15 points for Blake Griffin.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The 3-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
And Drummond throws it down.
As good as Drummond is, he still has much more room to grow, especially as a scorer.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Outside Jackson tries from 16. It's rebounded by the Wizard. The Wizard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Looney. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Here's the Wizard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Griffin. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
You see the defense trying to make an adjustment, but it's hard when he's hitting from that far away.
Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's the Wizard in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. Kicks it to Drummond. Outside Griffin. Johnson against Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Pistons have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. 2 shots. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Warriors shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Good on the three-point shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The dish now to Griffin. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Andre Drummond 4th, and of course the Wizard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
5 on the clock. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Cousins. Moving it up. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Jackson. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
When Blake gets on a roll, you have to watch out. This is a man who has found some rhythm, and he is not letting up.
Here's the Wizard. And again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Drummond finds Jackson. Bullock with it. Back to Griffin. The tray. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Jackson. The Wizard, another 3 for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Feeds it to Griffin. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Detroit's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Got that bucket in no time at all. Griffin's got 9 points now in the quarter. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. to Drummond. Inside. The fader. Green against Jackson. Over Green. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Breakdown by the defense there. Jackson, a solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
Here's the Wizard. And, yep, another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Now Jackson. He's got 12. Here's Griffin. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Cousins.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Jackson. He kicks to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Pistons, Lewis checked in for Griffin. Davis Bertans comes in for Johnson. And Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Cousins. Here's the Wizard, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Jackson against Cousins. Jackson kicks to Bertans. There's the pass to Drummond. And here's Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smith's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
No good from the Wizard. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. So the wing on the left. Lure the pass to Drummond. Jackson against Curry. And they double up Jackson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Smith kicks to Lure. On the wing, Jackson. Over Iguodala. Jackson misses.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Bertans. He's covered by Iguodala. Bertans passes to Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense slow to react that time. Smith makes them pay using his quickness.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Here's Drummond, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Because he's a terrible free throw shooter, when Drummond gets the ball in a spot he likes, teams look to foul him.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Thomas checked in for Jackson.
A 5-star recruit out of high school, Drummond, one of the more talented centers we have in the game.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Lure. Back to Thomas. Kicks to Smith. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's the Wizard. No good on the three. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Thomas finds Smith. Drummond with it. Looney on him. Drummond passes to Smith. Goes back up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half court. You gotta do it as a unit.
To the middle, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Here's the Wizard. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage. Here's Drummond. The shot that time not on target, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's the Wizard. And good! There's another.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Pass to Lure. To the inside. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
No good from the Wizard.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Calderon kicks to Udo. Here's Bertans for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bertans got 8 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
There's a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for John Lure. Blake Griffin comes in for Robinson. Davis Bertans checks in for Thomas. And it's Jackson in for Jose Calderon. Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win.
Good, another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Drummond finds Jackson. Udo trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Detroit has possession. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bertans. Passes it to Drummond. Warriors with the rebound. Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Griffin looking it over. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. First, congrats on the win. You guys now in the driver's seat in this series. But does that change the game plan at all going forward?
Oh, no, not at all. Nothing, no.
All right, David, thank you. So that's a wrap for the first game.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the Finals, do you think...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, the Warriors mascot and Warriors girl. We invite you to visit Go to Sack, the ultimate audio listening live on the man himself. For your next never been better. Be here. Just a reminder, folks, make sure to be here for our biggest photo shoot the second I go out. Catch me chilling with Offset and Lulu out. We gotta give a resume so I can see what you about. Warriors fans, a reminder that you can still join.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Pistons fighting for their first win of the...
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle of the NBA playoffs. Continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling. Their way toward this title. Game 2 of the Finals. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. take a look at the Warriors. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bullock and Johnson are out on the wings. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Drummond trying to get himself free. Jackson misses. Golden State's gone 1-2.
Dad, what time are you leaving?
Not for a while. Feed the cats.
From long range in the first.
No, I didn't. What time are you leaving at?
Pass to Cousins. Right side Durant. Here's the Wizard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for the Wizard.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Griffin against Green. The fadeaway. Griffin's shot is off.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And again, the three-point shot is good from the Wizard. The Wizards got 9.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Dishes it to Griffin. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does get a job that time.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizards.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he should have.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the Wizard, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Puts it up off the inbound, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Jackson's got his second basket.
Oh, the catch and shoot, Jay, is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Drummond finds Jackson. It's stolen by Green. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Jackson. Hits it from three-point range. 18 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes it to Griffin. Back to Jackson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Unloads from 13. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
I asked him how he felt about his team's chances of taking game 2 on the road. He told me our goal hasn't changed. We came in here to try and take one of these first 2 meetings. I still think we have the talent to achieve that, but this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We will see if they can meet that goal tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
From downtown, cans it from downtown. Jackson's got 9.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 11. Bullock with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Drummond throws it down.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Upper Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jackson has the open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Wizard passes to Durant. Here's the Wizard. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. That's now 26 points for the Wizard.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jackson looking around, shoots. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with a nice pump fake.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 14. From deep. And it's good once more. Nice make there from the Wizard. The Wizard's got 29 in the game.
Oh, he's one of the best passing 5s in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousin doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Drummond kicks to Bullock. Griffin, no one around him. Another shot. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Here's the Wizard. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And there's the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 32. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, Bullock. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson. Here's the Wizard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And now that's 35 points for the Wizard. Pistons trail by 19. Outside Jackson. Pass to Griffin. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of his shooting.
Thompson in the corner. Pass to the Wizard from downtown. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
No good from the Wizard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
What are you doing? Oh.
Here's Johnson.
Makes sense.
Great D that time from Durant.
That's what.
You can't get up at 4:30 in the morning to do it.
I did. I got up at 5.
You were up at 4:30.
No, I wasn't.
Mom checked it. So we can't do that.
What we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively, you got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
We can see what their plan of attack is going to be tonight. Let the three-pointers fly. It's working so far.
Now here's Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. He kicks to Bullock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Different look here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Udo's checked in for Drummond. Lure comes in for Blake Griffin. Davis Bertans checks in for Johnson. And Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. High arcing shot, and Curry pulls it down.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Smith missing. So it's the Warriors now from downtown, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from the Wizard. The Wizards got 44.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith, no luck. Fires top of the key. The shot's good from the Wizard. The Wizards got 46 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Smith, the pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. It's blocked.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The numbers in their favor. Here's Jackson. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Jackson's got 11 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's the Wizard, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Jackson. He's got 11. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 13 points in the game.
Oh, well, come on, Kevin. You have to really admire Jackson's patience on offense. Just feeling the defense out and nailing quality shots.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their leader. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how...
The way I judge, whether we can...
The Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Detroit, Griffin's checked in for Udo. Stanley Johnson comes in for Lure. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Reggie Jackson. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's the Wizard in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Pistons was superb on the floor. Just an incredible number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
The baseline J. It's rebounded by Durant.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Bertans, defended by Durant. Bertans kicks to Bullock. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't fault him for taking the three when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's the Wizard, covered by Smith. Here's the Wizard. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Smith finds Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On the wing, Johnson. Cousins against Griffin. Looking to end the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
But didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Griffin draws the double. Back to Smith. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 12 points for Smith.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hits the three-point foul.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Smith. 1:46 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Thompson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson dishes to Smith. Back to Johnson. Here's Bertans, defended by Durant. Bertans passes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And what an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Wizard, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. And, of course, Andre Drummond.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Griffin kicks to Bullock. Back to Griffin. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
No good from the Wizard. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. There's the feed to Johnson. Smith surveying the D. Passes to Bertans. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bertans got 5 points so far.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And here's Smith. 12 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pistons have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
You know, Kevin, the resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation player.
Here's the Wizard. And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And, you know, when the game is... as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, Johnson and Griffin at the power forward spots. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. And it's Bertinason at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What?
You have to take a shower?
Yeah, I'm going.
Better get moving.